With this video, we will be doing SUGA with Jungkook, and if you want to help this channel and the content that we create, please help support our merchandise, our Patreon, our Discord, and our Twitter. All links are in the description. If you didn't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to get the channel to grow. The only way we're going to do this is if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into this. Let's go! Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Cheers. Time to drink with sugar. Might as well.
오랜만에 돌아왔습니다. 슈치타. 자, 이틀 전에 서울에서 마지막 콘서트 하고 바로 이제 슈치타를 촬영하러 왔는데 굉장히 오랜만에 집에 다시 돌아온 느낌이 굉장히 듭니다. 그리고 오늘 함께할 친구가 굉장히 활발합니다. 기대됩니다. 자, 이름 전정국. 직업 환갑에도 여전할 BTS 황금막내. 슈치타 나가고 싶다고 노래를 불렀습니다. 와, 근데 윤기 형 5달이 지나서 불러주네? 속상하네 진짜. 정국아. 좋아.
아, 반갑습니다.
아유.
That's tough shirt right there. Shit hard.
Oh yeah. I fucks with it.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know, night
at a
and
time.
night. I'll be loving you for 7 days a week.
라이브에서 슈치타를 아주 개사를 해서 슈치타를 엄청 화제가 됐다고.
이제 불러줘요.
그래가지고 나 오늘 특별히 노래방 기획까지 갔다 왔어.
노래 부를까 내가? 술 마시면 또 부를 수도 있겠다.
그렇지.
Don't what you want, say what you want.
이런 데서 많이 부르면 조회수가 잘 나올 거 아니야.
Just for him.
응? 알겠어?
Cheers.
카메라가 생각보다 많다.
얘는 오랜만에 하는 거라서 그치?
그지.
지금 적응이 잘 안 되지. 근데 정국이가 참 진짜 언급을 많이 해줘가지고 지민이 나온 회차를 위버스 라이브 켜서 리뷰까지 했다고. 김희철 하는 거 보고 윤경 왜 그래 하고 정색했다고.
맞아.
이거 왜 계속 해?
나 바로 정년 누를 것 같아.
안 불란다. 윤기 형 왜 그래? 왜 그런 거야?
뭐 어쨌든 그건 그거고 좋은 술 있다 불러줘라 해가지고 불렀는데 좋은 술 가져갔습니까?
저는 좀 즐겨 먹는. 하이볼.
하이볼.
하이볼을 좋아해서.
하이볼 잘 만들어.
그냥 취향껏 만드는 거죠. 그냥 라이브 할 때도
왜 계속 그러는 거야?
큰 손실 방지.
Yeah.
아니 진짜 내가 정국이랑 둘이서 술 먹.
It's just funny seeing work out because it's the same thing we've been on working out. What was like 4 days in a row?
4 days in a row.
So yeah, everybody just on a get right stuff. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
Get right. I mean,
The best version of you all the time.
I don't know about you, but I've been feeling better since we've been eating better, exercising. I got more energy.
Sitting up taller and everything.
Facts.
It's a way of life. You gotta do that.
Facts.
먹었을 때가 그때였던 것 같은데 집에서.
그치, 형 집에서.
네, 와인 먹었을 때.
그죠. 너무 오래됐지.
그날이 이제 사람 파트 2가 나왔던 날이지.
그때구나.
술 먹다가 야 작업이나 하자 해가지고 갑자기 했던 둘이서 먹는 거 되게 오랜만인 것 같아.
또 여기서 맛있게 될 줄 몰랐네.
일단 한번 한 잔 먹어볼까요?
Wow, so he was like really a musical inspiration too.
Dang, they make me want to get some ice for our drinks. But
Yeah, this is a little recipe.
yeah, okay.
Slice of lemon, add some garnish. I gotta see the other part. Like, hold on, let's see what they sipping on.
I got some lemons downstairs.
Got some lemons downstairs.
우리 사실 둘이
Arnold Palmer or something.
And they said stir the drink. You know what that reminded me of? James Bond 007.
Yeah.
Shaking.
Shake it.
Not stirred.
술 먹는 게 한번 방송에서 나가긴 했지 우리가 몰타에서.
그치.
우정은
먹자.
아일리시 슬래머.
아일리시 슬래머. 우정은 뭐?
우리 그럼 오늘 우정은 하이볼로 갑시다 오늘.
우정은 하이볼.
Eyeballs. So is that like some
오늘
fireball?
하이볼 마신다고 해가지고 소고기를 준비해봤습니다.
아유.
어디냐면 한양 8호.
Is that Wagyu?
맛있겠다.
이게 진짜 요즘 핫한 브랜드인데
Marble
여기 동석이
good,
형이
that's
지금
good.
광고
Good,
보고 있는데
steak.
화로구이 전문점이라 이 매장에서는 화로구이로 하는데 여기서 안 되니까 실내니까
맛있겠다. 화로에 구우면 그럼 더 맛있는 건가?
훨씬 맛있지. 그냥 고기 좋아하는 정우가 한번 구워볼래?
마블링 좋네.
네.
오
That's
예.
actually fun to
Got a
do.
little girl on the table.
맛있겠다.
I went to a restaurant sort of like that. Dang, in Wichita,
Yeah.
but it was like I want to say it was called K-pot, but it's a Korean barbecue, and basically you order a really big meal, probably about 60, 80 bucks, but you dinner date, you know what I'm saying? And you can select what you like,
Facts.
like, you know what I mean, whatever your protein is. But they brought a lot of steak and all types of vegetables.
Yeah.
You're really supposed to cook it yourself, so it's like hands-on with your female, your partner, whatever the case may be. But I was like, I'm spending a lot of money, and I don't want to mess the food up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I asked one of the guys there. I was like, "Yo, you don't mind hooking this up? I'll throw you an extra tip." Man, by the time he got done grilling that stuff, bro, I'm trying to tell you, I killed that meal and probably had like 2 meals for me
Damn.
off of this meal. And the female I was with at the time, same thing. But it's like you should do it.
Yeah. I like just watching that was remind me of like hibachi. You know hibachi?
Yeah,
right there,
it's
they
like
cook
the
it
same
in
type-
front
you
of
know, when they
yeah.
throwing
And
the shrimp
throw
and
the
stuff in
shrimp
your
out over
face,
your
yeah.
mouth like ah. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah. So that's what remind me of. It's dope.
맛있다.
맛있어요?
See, they got me chopped. You know how I think. I'm like, yo, next episode we putting a grill right there.
Right there.
Yo, pass me a piece of meat. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
for
Like,
real.
we about to get it in just how they getting it in at the same damn time.
And you know what? This is what I love about this side of things. You know, because people are when they're doing the things that are most comfortable, you get the most honest reaction out of them. Like these is 2 guys that do a lot of shows. They ran a lot of things, but give them some food, a nice beverage, you get great conversation.
Yeah. It's like because like you know they say like drunk people speak the truth. You feel what I'm saying? It's like when you like a little tipsy, you gonna speak a little bit more freely. You feel what I'm saying? When you sober, you be thinking about your thoughts like
Being
I'm
PC
not,
and whatnot,
yeah.
yeah.
But when you be like, man, fuck it.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
yeah.
아니 요즘 간헐적 단식을 하신다고.
네, 그게 좋대요. 건강에. 다이어트에 대해서 좀 찾아보다가 간헐적 단식에 대한 이론을 빠삭하게 좀 공부를 해가지고 이거 되게 도움 많이 되겠다.
너 어떻게 16팔로 해 아니면?
24.
아 빡세게 하네.
근데 막
Wow. Okay, so he's talking about I'm eating right now, but to be totally real, I'm taking an intermittent fast. So it's not like one of them fasting for 3 days consecutive things. Like he just said, is it 16-8 or is it 20-4? Like at some point he's fueling his body,
right. Yeah.
but you can't fuel but so much when you don't fuel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So I think that's. I just said that to say I think it's really impressive because it kind of goes back to the first conversation you sparked with, being on the health kick, and that's what he was talking about, that from not losing muscle mass.
Yeah.
Because you know, once you hit a certain age, especially your arms, like a third of your muscle is the back of your arm. That's why he was doing dips.
Yeah.
If you don't do that,
It's gonna
it'll
turn flat.
decrease. His arm gonna look like that big.
Yeah. Don't want that. That ain't good.
Yeah, so it's cool to see people that are health conscious. It's important. You know what I mean? You gotta do it now so it's not later.
Especially when you got tats on your arm, you want your arms to be looking.
Yeah, who wants somebody to see a bone on their arm? You know what I mean?
강박
시키지는 않지, 그지?
강박처럼 막 그렇게 하진 않고.
그냥 뭐 하루에 한두 끼만 먹는다 생각하면 그냥 우리 스트레스 안 받더라고.
그죠.
근데 이 간헐적 단식 한 이유가 있을 거 아니야.
이제 미국에서 자켓도 찍고
그러니까 컴백도 하고 이제.
컴백도 해야죠. 이제.
그러니까 그 이야기를 좀 해야 될 것 같은데.
해보시죠. 질문을 던져오세요. 제가 성심성의껏 한번 대답을 해보겠습니다.
싱글 나오잖아.
그죠? 너무 길었죠.
어떤 곡이야? 이거 들어봐야 되는 거 아니야? 나 아직 못 들어봤어. 나 투어하고.
아 진짜요? 곡을 안 들어봤나?
나 2달 동안 한국에 없었다고.
아 그러네. 곡을 뭐
See, you was talking about JK shirt. I like Sugar's jacket. You know what I'm saying? That's something I wear. I like plain stuff.
It looked like a
I can pull it
like an
off.
old school like Letterman's jacket. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The varsity jackets.
Yeah, that's hard.
But yeah, I like those. I always liked the varsity jackets. I always liked that look. And I'm just looking at that. I can already know what type of outfit I would have wore with that. I had the all white on, the white jeans with the white t-shirt with that. We lit. Pair of J's. We lit.
On fire.
That part.
틀어주실 수가 있나요?
7 featuring Lotto.
Big
올라갈 것
Lotto.
같은데요?
I say Big Lotto. Just
Big
can't call it-
Lotto.
Just can't call
Yeah,
it Lotto.
You right. You right.
너무 좋죠.
핫백 1이다. 야, 가자. 동구야, 가자, 핫백 1. 야, 첫 소리만 들어도 알겠다. 이거 핫백 1이다. 가자.
Number 1 Hot 100 outside.
Weight of the world on my shoulders. I kiss your waist and ease your mind. I must be favored to know, yeah. I take my hands and praise your life.
안무가 있어?
안무 있죠.
이거 볼 수 있어?
아 제가 쳐줄까요 지금?
좋아. 쳐줘.
There.
You remember me and you give me
My man got some stunting crocs, yo. They hard.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday.
이런 곡이에요.
Hold on. Now I'm gonna say this. I do like when they randomly do that, and I think yes, Run BTS.
Yeah.
That's when I seen it most. Where they'll have like an interview going in and be like, "You dance." Or you dance,
Yeah.
or they'll pick a song from something, and they just be getting it, bam,
Yeah.
Jimmy, V. It don't matter. Like this is my role, and then when they do the side by side shot of them on stage, it'd be hard. But like it's crazy that now that they got a little drink in them, they do the song
Let
7,
loose.
and they just lights on, lights off, man.
And it's like what I do notice since you brought that up, it brought that thought to my mind because on Patreon I just did the one with J-Hope. Was you one? I don't think he was here for
I don't think I was here for that one.
But it was the same thing. They're real supportive of each other's solo careers. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do like that they so supportive. And like even though a group, when they got their solo thing, they're real supportive of that at that time. That's when the first thing he said was like, yo, let me see it. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Show
ain't
support.
nobody saying, ain't nobody come see you, Otis.
Yeah.
You
It's
know what
like,
I'm saying?
I don't want to see. It's like, yo, you can see he was silent. Yo, let me see the dance move. Let me see what you got going on
Yeah.
because I'm interested and I'm showing support and they really do support each other and
That's dope, because you see the energy doing just like this. It's growing.
facts.
아, 이거는 챌린지다.
Every minute, every second, you know not
Swag it out.
every week.
You say you gonna get it popping.
아유, 야, 핫백 1이 하겠다, 진짜. 아, 됐다. 이제 마음이 좀 놓인다.
곡이 너무
Relax
좋아요.
now.
곡이.
아니, 어떻게 솔로 활동 어떻게 할까, 활동?
활동은 컴백 같은 느낌이 아니라 이제 아예 그쪽 시장에
데뷔 같은.
데뷔 같은 느낌으로 하는 거라서
아니, 이번에 뭐, 북미랑 영국 미리 프로모션 앞두고 있다고.
네, 그 무대는 굿모닝 아메리카에서 스타트 끊을 거.
Big.
뭐, 어떻게 하고 싶어, 공연?
그냥 내가 제일 잘하는 거 하고 그럼 겁나 멋있게 하지 않을까요?
And that's dope. I did all his stuff to Coming to America. Everything he's talking about, I reacted to his
Good morning.
Good Morning America. Yeah, I said.
No, you
Come to-
good. You
I said
good.
Come to America.
Yeah. It's Patreon. This was just for.
Nah, this is YouTube. But basically, like, I did all that. It's Good Morning America. I did his interview, and he did 3 songs, and I did all of them, and I combined them all in one video. So it's dope that he's actually talking about it, and I can relate to it because I did everything that he's talking about that he was gonna do, and
Yeah,
man,
and
so-
it's like I know for me, like when I see certain stamps, certain brands, certain logos, they just maybe because I'm just older, being 40, about 41. But like they mean something. Like if I see Fox, it means something. If I see CBS, it means something. If I see NBC, it means something. If I see Good Morning America, it means something. Sinus too. But what I'm saying is like they got a lot of impact. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't go from the bottom of the barrel. He went straight to the top.
Right.
But they've been like that their career.
Right.
Like they would not be denied. You know what I'm saying? How we look back and you see them passing out the flyers until it's like, this is for free. Until it's
Free.
like, yo,
Free
you know
99.
you can't even get this for free.
Facts.
Like they created their own wave. It's hot. And I really like the point you hit on when you were talking about the way they support each other as solo artists. Because
Yeah.
a lot of times you'll have artists get... I don't know if it's the fear of Trey gonna be hot when he lead a group and he ain't never coming back. Because as an artist, I don't want to say that it's jealousy, because everyone, if you're ever in a sport or you're ever in music or anything and you don't feel like you're the best and you're competing, like something wrong with you.
You might be in the wrong profession.
Yeah, and if you're not working to be the absolute best all the time, there's something wrong with you.
You might be in the wrong profession.
Yeah.
Like,
so when you have a bunch of alphas in a room together and they're taking I can't even say a beta stance. They're taking an alpha stance because they're like, I don't care about being in the forefront as long as the product.
It's because, like, you gotta remember, like, they've been around each other 10 years, so they know everything about each other. So they know what everything's great at. They know certain ones is great dancers, certain ones is great singers, certain ones is great rappers. So they already know that about you, and they all know that they're different in their own unique right, and they're all great in their own right. Because I don't have to really be jealous of you because I'm great in my own right too, and they all know that. So
but
it's not something you gotta worry about.
It's cool to know that they understand. You could look at a star, or you could look at a constellation. I could look at Sirius, or I could look at Orion.
Facts.
And Orion is way more interesting than Sirius, even though Sirius is the brightest star.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah.
뭐 노래 뭐 한다고? 다이너마이트 하고.
세븐, 다이너마이트, 유포리아 이렇게 세 개.
얼마나 보고 싶었겠냐.
그러니까
사람들이.
관리 또 잘하고 가야지.
Because I knew I was going to run out of
난리
juice.
나겠네 또. 어떻게 작업을 하게 된 거야 이거? 미국 가지 않았나 그때?
네. 그리고 가서 작업을 했죠. 곡을 받았죠. 근데 곡이 너무 좋은 거예요. 처음에
그러니까
들었을 때 이건 해야 된다.
아 무조건 해야지.
만약에 세븐이라는 곡이 없었잖아요. 그럼 저는 아직까지도 쉬고 있을 수도 있어요.
Hey,
난 쉬는 게 그렇게 좋았어요.
you hear what he said?
진짜로.
나는
I respect that.
What is that?
He said, without the song 7, featuring Big Lotto, I might have still been looking for my break. I show a lot of respect for that, because him as an artist, he's saying what the fans won't even say.
What?
He knows how world renowned he is. He knows that he's on every slab of land on the planet. But he's looking at it as a businessman in market value. And he's like, this is a big untapped market, and every time we touch over here, things go good. And in his mind, he's like, as good as it's going, I need this to happen just like this so that it benefits. And he told you, as good as everything was, because I was good.
Right.
I was good. I didn't need to do it. I was good.
Right.
But he threw a chip shot. Let me see where it landed. And he let you know, like, working with Big Lotto broke down a whole glass door
Right.
that mugs won't even understand.
Right.
Because now I'm not just on my homeland. I'm officially, put a flag on this other land. Not it's like, yo, you get a pass, you can walk through.
Right.
Like, he could come and drop a track when he want, and
Anytime.
everybody going to tune in.
Right. Facts.
And that's the difference in an artist and a fan.
Yeah.
Fans, oh, they're best ever. Nothing ever like this before. Yeah, have passion. It's like me with the Jets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not so much of a Jets fan that I don't process football. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's cool. Like, it's a lot of respect. I respect. It's like when they did that song where they went through the whole rap lineage. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was called Rap Foul, something like that. Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Because, again, fans would say, oh, they're doing this and that. Now, he was like, no. I grew up. My life.
Facts.
This is what inspired me.
Yeah.
Don't downplay it.
At all.
That's why I'm as great as I am.
That part.
Like Tyson was when he said Ali's the greatest on Arsenio Hall years ago.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
It's all right.
Yeah. Facts.
하면 너무 힘들던데.
와, 난 그거 쉬는 거에 맞들려가지고 그걸 만끽하고 있다가 얘가 포먼을 연 거지. 이렇게 다.
나 이 노래 들었으면 그냥 내가 노래 불렀을 거야. 내가 할게 이거 할게 영어로 할게 그냥 이러면서.
진짜 아무튼 그렇게 해가지고 좀 작업을 하게 됐어요.
녹음 자체를 미국에서 했잖아.
네. 근데 이제 거기서 또 이 K 아이돌의 자존심을 또 지켜야 되잖아요. 그래서 녹음 굉장히 열심히 디테일하게 잘했죠.
그래.
이거 못 따라가면 안 된다.
그러니까 대한민국 BTS, 메인 보컬, 준정국 기강 잡고 왔어?
기강 잡은지는 모르겠는데 잘 하고 왔어요.
Who do you think their favorite vocalist is? Every time they
Perfect.
아 이번에 디지털 싱글 하나 나오고 향후 계획이 어떻게 돼? 그럼 싱글 하나 나오고
싱글 하나 나오고 또 싱글 하나 더 하고 나중에 이제 작게나마 앨범.
How do you feel about that?
I feel excited to know he got another single coming out. I didn't know that. Like,
Okay,
yes.
okay, still into it. We still here. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, I like what they doing. I shout out to independence all the time. Shout out to freedom. Shout out to liberty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a mind state. It's a way of being. I like the fact that regardless of what's going on, he's still trying to stay like in contact with the listener. Everybody can stream. He like, nah, that's too easy. Let me do something that is special to them.
Yeah, I'm just stuck on. Cause right there, I'll be releasing a small mini
album.
I'm like, yes.
Cause first off, in my head, when I think album, it's like at least 7-8 tracks.
Yeah.
By definition.
Right.
Otherwise, we dealing with EPs, and that's just a.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he says small mini album.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
미니 정도 내고 한 11월 안으로는 다.
조금 바쁘겠다.
그쵸.
아 그럼 이제 뭐 앨범까지 그럼 어떻게 지금 뭐 곡이 다 나왔어?
아니요? 이제 해야죠.
네 진짜 이번 싱글 일단 요거는 빵빵빵빵 터질 것 같고.
근데 이제 두 번째도 이런 곡이 나와야 되는데 없어.
내가 써주면 되는 거 아니야?
한 곡? 잘할 수 있어요?
내 노트북 안에 있어, 다 있어.
Go for you.
저지 한번 하면
저지 클럽? 저지 클럽을 하고 싶긴 했어.
That's the same thing. I'm like,
Like the most comfortable. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm like,
뭘 그렇게 하면.
하면 돼 그렇게.
yeah, wait, so I put my ass on
줘봐요
my
그럼.
phone.
nah, you good.
봐요 그냥.
What does it say on
나는
this?
예전에도 방송에서 많이 이야기.
You know, I know you into clothes a lot. I like shoes personally, but I respect the whole gear game. But what does that say on his jacket? Cause his jacket got me looking now.
뭘 그렇게 하면.
하면 돼 그렇게. 알겠어?
Amiri.
That's not no Mary jacket.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
I
not.
seen the AM.
That's not a Mary, bro.
Go back to where you was just at when they zoomed in.
하면 돼
Pause.
그렇게.
Pause.
Oh yeah.
AMIRIA.
You're right. You know what? I just thought that was just like straight lines. Like I didn't even.
Nah, I was looking and I
letters.
was like, nah, that's how my brain work. I got 2015. I see 5 yards further than someone with 2020. And I was like, yo, I will not stop looking at this jacket till I know what it says. I'm trying to not over pause and all that shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, bro, like, that's hard.
That make their jacket even more. I thought it was tough as it was. Just think it was.
Because at first it looked like bars, but then I
Yeah.
seen the apex of the A and I was like, hold on, man.
I didn't peep it, bro. You British just peep something. I didn't peep that. I was sitting there and looking, and you could. Shots out to you.
And then you stay rocking the mirror. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Like,
you on point today, brother. You on point. I
I'm
don't
in
know.
my zone.
Maybe it's the Henny throwing me off.
I think it's the
I
Henny
never
that-
miss shit stuff
when the
like
Henny's
that.
in the system.
Ain't no telling what I.
Hey, I'm on point.
I see you.
일단 줘봐요 그러면.
줘봐요 그냥. 나는 예전에도 방송에서 많이 이야기를 했는데 내가 본 보컬 중에 제일 천재.
오 예스.
나는 전종국을 그렇게 표현했어. 항상 외부 작곡가들이랑.
두 천재 만남 반갑습니다.
나는 뭐.
He was on his Snoop shit. Thank me for being me.
노래라는 걸 해본 적이 없다니까.
그죠?
근데 나 옆에서 그 과정들을 다 봤잖아.
솔직히 그 좀 옛날에는 너무 부담이었어요. 부담이었고 그런 소리 듣고 싶지도 않았고 그런 소리들 때문에 내가 더 열심히 살 수밖에 없었어요.
그치. 아니 근데 계속 해야지 뭐 어떡해. 재능을 타고 났는데. 정말
Right.
그 공도 잘하고 뭐.
원래 못했지.
Thank God you paused it. Because it's like, matter of fact, you go ahead.
What was staying in my mind is that he said that I have the talent, but it's like, yo, the thing that popped in my head when he said that is, hard work will always beat talent if talent don't work hard. So it's the fact that, okay, you know you have talent, but in this world that doesn't mean anything. You still have to work hard with the talent. So we already know they work hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, just knowing that you're talented, and if you put hard work behind it, he already knows that I'm gonna take off.
The end
You know what I'm
result.
saying? Facts. So that's what came to my brain.
아니 근데 너 연습할 때 좀 많이 힘들었던 게 시도 때도 없이 눈만 뜨는 노래를 하니까 내가 야 차에서 좀 안 하면 안 돼? 섹시 연습 안 하면
Eyes is
많이
open. That's
혼났어요.
a statement.
근데 그만큼 진짜 열심히 했지. 진짜 우리 팀은 다 엄청 도끼 가지고 했지 뭐.
그렇게 할 수밖에 없어서.
그게 10년이 지났다 10년.
와.
아니 근데 진짜 아니 나는
We
우리
upload
팀이
this, you
너무
gotta hit
재밌는
the button
게
that say
각자의
not for
역할이
kids.
정확해서 좋아. 시범할 수
And
없는
then it's
역할이
legit.
있으니까.
Yeah, facts.
근데 이런 것들이 서로 진짜 상호 보완이 되는 것 같아. 이게 너무 좋은 것 같아.
근데 진짜 그 랩라인 형님들이 참 많은 영향을 줬죠. 우리 연습생 때도 지금 보컬 라인인데 노래 막 안 듣고 막 띵가띵가 놀고 막 그러니까 이제 랩라인 형들이
Hey,
화가
I
나가지고
gotta run that back. That's some musical stuff right there. You see where he said the vocal line would just be fooling around, not listening to any songs. The four in the vocal line had a relatively easy going time. Okay, so he's basically saying, I'm going in, I'm trying to lay down a bomb ass track. And
Pressure.
everything he on some at the
Pressure.
time musically he on some Michael Jackson shit. Like I wrote it the way I want it performed.
Pressure.
There is no grace notes. There is no accent. There is no dotted eighth. There is no
Pressure.
dotted 16th.
Pressure.
Play what I wrote on the paper.
Pressure.
And even with that being done, you still want to leave an artist with creative freedom.
Right.
But it's very little wiggle room when you like, nah, don't wiggle.
Yeah. Facts.
막 안 듣고 막 띵가띵가 놀고 막 그러니까 이제 랩라인 형들이 화가 나가지고
노래
노래 리드 쫙 해가지고 이거 무조건 들으라고 하면
You see, it's a long song list.
계속 그러니까 데뷔를 하고
이제
나서
내가 안 들어. 내가.
솔직히 말하면 그때도 안 들었어요.
You sound like you. I don't listen to him. Time goes by.
아 이제
Pump it
듣잖아.
이제 그냥 랜덤으로 계속 돌리긴 하는데
근데 재능이 있으니까 뭐 그렇게 해도 됐던 거지 뭐. 솔직히 야 그냥 재능이야 재능.
High
회사가
quality product.
참
and
옳은
trusted.
선택을 한 거지.
아 근데 진짜 너 없었으면 웃지? 어떻게 했을 것 같아?
아니 장난입니다.
아니야. 야 3-4시간
Yo, respect to JK.
Why you say that?
You heard what he just said? He said, I think Jungkook is our BTS, our DNA. That's a lot of respect. That's a powerful statement. Like everything that embodies us, everything that makes us who we are, everything that makes us up, the compound, our energy, our heart, our soul, our passion, the ability to be able to speak clearly, the ability to be able to be in the background and still have everyone's backs, the ability to be able to be invisible while visible. This JK.
Right.
And I really feel like that was spot on, because like even when we was talking the other day, you was like, yo, sometimes JK be right there and I don't be knowing, and I know all of them, but he's like if you ever watched the A-Team, he's like Face from the A-Team. Face was the pretty boy who could talk to people, disappear. At the same time, he'd be on his MacGyver with the gum and the clip and blow something up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how JK kind of plays it. He might have short hair. It might be platinum. It might be purple.
It might be long.
Then it's touching his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? But he never is in a position where he doesn't deliver.
Right.
So I think that's really cool that, like, yo, they give each other their props, bro.
It's like when I was watching this, right? It's almost like you playing the Nori role. And what I mean by that is when you come on the Drink Champs, that's why we're drinking, because it reminds me so much of the Drink Champs.
And
know-
Nori,
Let me finish my
sophomore,
thought.
98. Yep, you got it.
Nori give you your flowers.
Yeah.
Sugar, every
Sugar.
time they come on there, he's giving whoever his goat their flowers. Without
Respect.
giving them their flowers. Nori actually give you flowers. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, respect.
But he's giving them his flowers.
And
That's how
he
it's coming
dead.
across. Yeah, it's facts.
And I like the fact you said that. Like, that's why I had so much respect for Nori. But at the same time, like, with these ones over here, like, what they got going on, stay tuned.
Right.
참 옳은 선택을 한 거지.
아 근데 진짜 너 없었으면 웃지? 어떻게 했을 것 같아?
아니 장난입니다.
아니야. 야 3-4시간 혼자 무대를 끌어갈 만큼 성장하고 싶다라는 말을 한 적이 있다고?
네, 인터뷰하면서 뭐 내가 콘서트 해봤자 우리 단체 콘서트였고 내 영향이
Yeah, turn it on if you need it. Like, they see we sweating. We sweating.
Look at kicking my ass.
Need some air, we gonna turn it on.
그 뭐야 공연
Vibe with us,
끝날
though.
때까지 보니까
Spark up.
점점 무대가 사라지더만. 일부러 그런 거야 그냥?
우리 연출이야.
Nah,
근데
you know.
그거를 되게
why I'm trying
신기한
to go up
무대가
after
없어진
that.
거야.
그러니까 나중에는 요만한 거 하나밖에 안 남더만. 오 되게 신박하다.
개인 공연이랑 팀 공연이 다른 게
product.
팀은 사실 연출적으로 보여줄 수 있는 게 별로 없어. 왜냐면 우리가 춤을 추거나 우리가 뭔가 이렇게 했을 때 관객은 이렇게 봐야 되는 입장인 거잖아. 그러다 보니까 뭔가 세트나 이런 것들을 쓸 수 있는 게 많지는 않은데 혼자 하는 만큼 하고 싶어 다.
재밌을 것 같아. 나는 공연 무대 어떻게 하지? 벌써부터 좀 생각해놔야 되나?
그때 가면 옆에서 내가 많이 알려줄게. 내가 준비를 진짜 오래 했거든. 런스루를 한 달 정도
He's still cooking the shit out of
일주일에
it.
3번.
Well, he over there like.
총 28번 하고 투어가 끝나는데
오
28번
concerts?
정도 런스를 하고 출발했어.
한국에서
20 in
그
a
공연 스케줄 그대로 맞춰서 나왔어.
준비 엄청 열심히 했네.
왜냐면 혼자 해야 되니까 솔직히 좀 무섭기도 하잖아.
무섭기도 하겠다.
그러니까 이제 팀이 좋은 거는 내 옆에 멤버들이 든든하니까 나 중간에 감기 엄청 심하게 걸려가지고 무대에서 나 쓰러지는 거 아닐까라는 생각까지 했어.
이번에 투어하면서
샌프란시스코 그런 데 끝내고 한국 돌아왔는데 가서 아무것도 못하고 그냥 잤어.
와 그것도 엄청 스트레스겠다.
아침에 딱 일어났는데 원래 내 목이 안 쉬잖아 잘. 근데
안 나와.
이렇게 된 거야. 부모님이랑 같이 있었는데 방해가 있으라고 검사해보겠다. 근데 검사는 안 나오긴 했어.
다행히.
코로나 검사는 안 나왔어. 근데 어쨌든 올라가긴 해야 되잖아. 올라갔지. 그냥 해야 돼. 여름 막 38도
he just hit him with the mic, with the, Malcolm X shit, like, is we
안
sick?
되니까.
아 그 진짜 스트레스 안 돼.
근데 뭐 라이브를 못하면 안 되잖아 또.
형 그 들고 있는 것도 위스키더만.
하이볼이야.
아
그것도 처음엔 그냥 위스키 언더락이었었어. 근데 감기 걸리고 그걸로 바꾼 거거든. 나는 하이퍼볼을
He's sipping on that fireball
Hyperball.
that they ripped the tag
에너지
off.
뭐
에너지 드링크랑
You wanna know how to get lit,
레몬이랑
grab it.
한강이랑
도라지 막 이런.
다 때려 넣어가지고 이거
so we
먹으면
need
진짜
to
이거는
아
무대 설 수 있다.
무대를 하면서 회복을 하는구나.
무대에 설 수 있다. 그거 먹으니까 어쨌든 하더라고. 진짜 아픈데도 그게 제일 힘들어.
But now I'm like, oh, so they can't hear me at
땅에
all.
뭔가 그럴 데가 없으니까.
없어.
백제제가 없으니까.
도망칠 수도 없어 이거는 그냥 무조건 올라가야 되는 거예요. 그거 이제 너 하게 되면 좀 팁들을 알려줄게. 내가 먼저 다 해봤어.
아픈 거에도 팁이 있어요?
있어. 진짜 있어.
I see you did it with.
아니 근데 나 그 이야기 해야 돼 진짜. 아니 나는 이거 아프면 어떻게
I
했지라는 생각이
know we said we
드는데.
wasn't gonna do this anymore.
아 사찰을
나 보면서 나 실시간으로 보고 있었잖아. 그 정민이 보고 있지 않았을까 그때?
했죠?
내가 보면서 내가 진짜 육성으로 나 혼자 보고 있었거든 집에서. 진짜로 진짜 와 진짜 같은 멤버고 같은 무대를 서는 사람이지만 나도 이제 국민 중 한 명이니까 어깨 이렇게 돼가지고 우리 팀 막내예요. 다 그 얘기밖에 없었어 그때 당시에. 준비 과정이나 이런 거 좀 이야기 좀 해줘.
준비 과정에 그렇게 술 참지 그러니까 좀 딱 알잖아요. 우리는 수정을 해야 되는 부분이 딱 보이잖아요. 그런 부분이 너무 많이 보여서 다른 거죠 그냥. 그래서 제가 카타르 공연 전 한
Sorry, Big B's.
5, 6일 전에
Sandpit.
아 근데 일찍 가기 너무 잘했어요. 원래는 그냥 가서 이제 리허설만 딱 하고 하는 거라고 생각했다가 막상 또 고쳐질 부분이 좀 있는 거예요. 안무도 난 솔직히 못 받았어요.
그래?
못 받았어요. 댄서들만 있고 나는 그냥 아무것도 없었어요. 근데 내가 여기서 안무를 안 하면 너무 이상할 것 같은 거예요. 그래서 이제 그냥 안무 영상 달라고 내가 그냥 카피하겠다고.
Jack it hard, bro. You see how I do
근데
that?
막사비 같은 경우는
That's what I said earlier, bro. That's what I was saying earlier when I was like, nah, bro. I know you personally like, and I know you like finer things. You know what I'm saying? I know you like the fucking gear and the clothes and shit, and on some real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like finer shit too, but like I'm simple. Like, is the watch nice? Is the wheel nice? Is the shoes nice? The hat, everything else, I don't give a fuck. Cause she look at me in my eyes. You know what I mean? Straight like that. But like I know you like nice shit too, and for your own reasons. You know what I'm saying? But I looked at that joint and I was like, yo, that's hard.
Yeah, but see, your mind don't go where my mind go. My mind go where that shirt with that jacket go together perfectly.
That's why I said all that, because I wanted to hear that. I was like, what am I missing?
That they go. I would have rocked those together. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it goes together perfectly. You know, it's all about coordination.
No, and you know, honestly, it is perfectly. But I, as me, would have never thought to be like,
I would have thought that. Real quick.
You said real quick.
It goes. Like,
No, it's hard. It does go.
It
does go.
The sequence with the sequence.
But I probably would have wasted 45 minutes being like, yo, this is so fresh. Can I just... And you're like, nah, you ain't got to do that.
Nah, just throw that on with that and we lit. We in here. You feel what I'm saying?
Outside.
Every day.
All day.
안무가 바뀌거든요. 이렇게
그러니까.
세게. 그것도 그냥 제가 수정해달라고 해서 바뀐 거고 그다음 동선이나 이런 것도 제가 다 하고 그렇게 해서 된 거예요. 원래는 아무것도 없었어요. 진짜.
아니 근데 진짜 너무 와 나는 그냥 그 보면서 야
쟤는 진짜 슈퍼스타구나 이런.
그래서 이제 멤버들끼리도 야 진짜 얘는 그냥 죽을 때까지 가수 해야겠구나.
And there goes Sugar once again giving us flowers. Yo, bro, you like a total star. You feel what I'm saying? And it remind me of like when sometimes when we do videos, right? And I've said to you sometimes like, yo, bro, you carried that video. Yo, you killed that video.
Likewise.
I don't mind giving niggas they flowers.
Yo, likewise, my nigga, straight up. Likewise.
I'll be like,
it'd be some videos.
I'll be like,
we might be on some rent shit, and you be like, yo, Mar, and then we might go to the hood, and I'll be like, yo, I know the hood, but I don't know that lingo.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's some different shit.
And that's what he just did there, giving us flowers. I'm like, yo, woo, I'm like, Lamar, you saved us that video. I wasn't connecting with the music because we cover so much stuff. You cannot.
It's the frequency.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's the frequency.
Some stuff
shit
you understand better.
Other things,
and it's all based on life experiences. Like I can relate. Like when I personally went through something with a song, I relate to it and I bring it to my own personal experiences. But it's like certain stuff we might cover, like mental depression, anxiety, depression. I don't got mental health. I don't got depression. I don't got anxiety, so I can't really relate.
I got all that shit and PTSD, like straight like that. It just
I can relate to stuff
and
that
you wouldn't
I've been
know
through.
unless I told you.
Yeah, I can relate to stuff that I actually been through. That's why a certain like love song, I'm like, yo, I've been through this. I know exactly what they're talking about, and it's relatable. You feel what I'm saying? That's like, and that's like the great thing.
You can't reach the people unless you can relate to them.
Yeah, and that's what I like about having two people on this, because it's gonna be some stuff that you went through that I didn't go through, and likewise. And when music really taps into that. When you've been through it, you're gonna connect with it, and it's gonna be, you'll be able to relate to it. And that's what I try to do with stuff I relate to. I try to bring my personal experiences into the situation.
Yeah, because it's like anything else. Like you appreciate it best when like your frontal lobe connects. You know what I'm saying? And music is over here like, yo, make it happen.
야죠.
무슨 생각 딱 들더라고.
진짜 재밌었고 무대 내려오니까 되게 아쉽더라고요. 더 잘할 수 있었다.
아니
그 생각밖에 안 들었어요, 진짜.
얘는 무대 못 타고 내려오면 운다니까 진짜 분해가지고.
내가 왜 이 정도밖에 안 되지 하면서. 그냥 저는 되게 주관적으로 저를 보잖아요. 객관적으로 안 보고. 나니까 잘했나 하면서 막.
네, 약간 우리의 무기긴 한데 계속 욕심내는 게 우리의 무기긴 한데 어느 정도 조금 객관적으로 우리 팀과.
Yo, I gotta pause it there because it's like stuff like that I can relate to. When he said, yo,
we gotta be more objective to ourselves. Like we gotta be more critical. Like we gotta be tougher on ourselves than the people watching us who love us.
Right there.
Like real shit.
Constantly wanting to do better is our strength. And
that
it's
was
like
just...
and it's like this, right? You've been out 10 years long, right?
Okay.
But you're still wanting to do better. You know what I'm saying? You know how many hits they got during that 10-year period?
It's crazy.
I mean, know how many times? Hold
on.
You know how many times I'll be like, yo, that's a great song. That's one of my favorite songs. That's one of my favorite songs. That's one of my... They have a lot of songs that be like, yo, that's one of my favorite songs from. And then your mindset is, yo, how do we outdo them songs that's already everybody's favorite? You feel what I'm saying? That's the only way to get better and to keep going. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like I'll be talking to you and I'll be saying like, yo, in any game, music, reaction, you can't rest on what you did yesterday.
Doesn't matter.
All right, I had a good video yesterday. Doesn't matter. You gotta have another one today. All right, I had a hit 10 years ago. Doesn't matter. You need one today. You feel what I'm saying? So I like that he put it out there because it be conversation, and I like when people bring up conversations that we be having that, yo, you want to do better. Even in a reaction game, it's like, all right, I had a good reaction, but the pressure is still on. Can you do it again? Not only is the pressure on, can you do it again? The pressure's on.
Again and 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 again.
It's like a never-ending process, and it's like, yo, you can't rest on what you did yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it's not that type of business.
Like when you talk like that, here, take this, bro. When you talk like that, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to BTS, y'all outside, Jungkook, man. We love y'all niggas. But we talking and shit. This is what y'all signed up for. Y'all want to hear how Americans think? You got it. That conversation in context makes me think of one of my favorite running backs in the NFL who is not Curtis Martin.
Okay.
Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, Seahawks.
I'm talking about from the Bills to the Seahawks.
I never know you played for the Bills.
To Oakland.
I remember Oakland. Yeah. 1 or 2 years. Remember that.
Yeah, he was disrespectful to us. He fucked the Jets up in Oakland. When he said, "What?" It was over there. But anyway, my whole point is he had one specific interview that was impactful because everyone on the planet who loves football, Smash Mouth football, seen that joint. And I want to say it was on 60 Minutes, and he was basically in the crust of everything to wrap it up. Said they don't want this problem. Nobody wants to see me run you over and over and over and over and over. I think he said it like 28 times.
He said by the time I get to the fourth quarter, niggas is not trying to hit.
Yeah. They don't want that problem.
Fourth quarter, they moving out the way.
Yeah, long story short.
Like first, second, third.
Yeah.
Boo. Fourth quarter.
It's not be the third contact. Fuck the third quarter. The third contact. You know what I'm saying? But like, it was just wild, and that's the state of mind. Like, nobody want that problem. Nobody want. Y'all don't want that problem.
Nah.
계속 욕심내는 게 우리의 무기긴 한데 어느 정도 조금 객관적으로 우리 팀과 나를 좀 볼 필요는 있겠더라. 그러니까 그렇게 계속 살 수는 없으니까.
그 요즘 그러려고 해요. 그렇게 생각을 해야 또 노력해야 되는 부분이 보이더라고요. 또 따로.
그건 있지.
내가 객관적으로 그런 걸 볼 수 있을 때 내가 또 부족한 부분이 또 보이니까 그거를 이제 또 보완하고.
정말 너가 많이 이게 성장을 했다라고 느끼는 부분이 그런 거야. 옛날에는 네가 딱 거기 딱
치면은 못 벗어나.
예, 막 애가 막 너무 힘들어하고 너무 막 괴로워하니까 옆에서 막 아무리 괜찮아 해도 못 벗어났던 그게 불과 한 3, 4년 전에도 그랬어. 근데
투어할 때
우리 막 쉬고 이렇게 하면서 전정국이라는 오로지 본인한테 집중을 하면서 나는 카타르도 그렇고 이번 나올 싱글도 그렇고 많이 성장을 했다는 게 느껴지거든.
그러니까 되게 삶이 되게 쾌적해지더라고요. 되게 좋은 것 같죠.
많이 치열하게 살았으니까 우리.
본능적으로 아는 거잖아요.
어릴 적에는 진짜 사실 걱정이 좀 많았거든.
그죠.
진짜. 이게 마음이 좀 많이 놓이는 것 같아. 뭐 알아서 잘하고 있는데 뭐.
다 이 방탄 멤버들 잘 만나가지고 이렇게 된 것 같아요, 진짜.
너 제외한 나머지 6명 정국이 만나서 이런 생각을 하면 그게 참.
You know what that says to me? When he said to, when SUGA said to Jungkook, he was like, I feel reassured now. I know you're doing well on your own. That's the most brotherhood shit I've ever heard. Outside of me talking to either one of my brothers.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna not let you do good, and I'm breathing, and you right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna happen.
It's like this, right? If you real, right? It's like I be telling you, right? On conversation with ourselves, right? I be like, Lamar, your success, I want to see you win on stuff outside of me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want us to do well together, right?
Yeah, but you still got your own, you know what I mean?
I want to see you do well on your other endeavors without me. You feel what I'm saying? And it'd be the same thing. It's like, yo, if I seen you winning, you know my personality. Yeah. I'm not gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna get mad.
It's like even along the way, you know, I will give you advice like, yo, bro, this is what I see. We're like this. You could do this better. Bring this into it. And it's never. And I'll be like telling you, like, yo, it's never from a place of malice. It's only from a place of like, this is what I see from the outside looking in. Because even with like what we doing
that's
here,
some imperative knowledge too, by the way, because from the outside looking in is always more pure.
It's like even from in this situation doing what we do, like because we're in it, we're not gonna be able to see, but somebody from the outside looking in is seeing. That's why I read the comments. That's why I speak to many people as can, because they have a chance to see stuff that I can't see because they're looking at it from the outside looking in.
That means that opposed to hearing what you want to hear, hearing what you need to hear.
Facts. It's like I can tell the difference. Like it'd be like certain stuff. Like, you know, my motto is 1 + 1 is always gonna equals 2. So if somebody say something to me that's common sense, it's gonna resonate, and I'm gonna act accordingly, and I might even adapt it to what I'm doing and going forward.
Likewise, A + B = C, which is the same and translates to 1 + 1 = 2.
So yeah, if you like real about it, you want to see other people win. You feel what I'm saying? Like
period, point blank.
I want to see us win together, and I want to see us win separately. You feel what I'm saying?
Already
like,
happening.
You already know. like no cap. It's
already happening.
Never like that.
참 좋아 우리 팀은. 근데 어릴 적엔 진짜 많이 싸우기도 했잖아 우리.
그러니까 이까지 왔겠죠.
나 어제 지민이랑 술 먹었거든.
아 그래요? 지민이 형 먹었나?
그냥 만나면 맨날 그 이야기잖아. 이제 과거 이야기,
그죠.
우리 추억 이야기.
그죠.
뭘 몰랐으니까 가능했던 것 같아. 막 어떨 때는 어떻게 해야 되는데 이런 걸 알았으면 우리 못했을 것 같아. 그냥 다들 바보라 가지고 시키는 거 잘하고
다 날고여가지고
그리고 진짜 우리는 욕심이 많았어.
억울함도 많았고 그래서 도끼 있었고
이제 마마 시즌 되면 우리 영상들 나오잖아.
아우
근데 진짜 약간 눈물 나더라 이제 보니까.
그래요?
난 마마 마이크 잡다 보는데
그것까진 괜찮아. 뭐야 이번에 10주년 때 막 농어드림 영상 트는데 나 진짜 리모컨 던질 뻔했잖아요.
야 너무 잘했었어.
아 난 못 보겠어.
예, 제스처 이거 원툴 이거까지 이거 원툴 거짓말이야 이거 말 때.
왜 그랬을까?
아니 이제 데뷔했는데 어떻게 지금처럼 하냐. 지금 전종국이랑 그때 전종국이 똑같은 사람이 아닌데.
그때 그렇게 잘했으면 그런 것도 없었겠다.
그때의 그 날 것이 있으니까 이렇게 카타르까지 서는 거야.
민망해.
지금도 이야기하는데 막 오래 했다 우리도 참 이야기하더라고.
너 해야지.
60살까지도 할 것 같아.
챕터 2라니까?
6까지 하지 않을까? 챕터를 딱 정리하기 10년이 없어.
나이 먹고 농어드림 아카펠라 버전으로 해가지고
디너쇼 하면 돼 그때는 진짜.
재밌겠다.
너무 재밌어.
야 그때 다 아미들도 다 할망구 돼가지고
Coca-Cola.
아니 할망구까지는 아닐 거야. 아니
우리도 할망구 돼가지고
그러면 우리가 한 60은 돼야 되지 않을까?
그게 한 챕터 6 정도 되지 않아요?
아니 왜냐면 나는 이제 이번 공연하면서
코카콜라
느꼈던 게 팬분들도 점점 이제 우리랑 같이 나이가 들어가잖아.
그죠.
그러다 보니까 그냥 그렇게 나이가 들면서 음악을 계속하고 우리가 맨날 하는 그런 거 이야기하면서 이제 그냥 이렇게 같이 늘어가. 내가 이번에 그 영상 팬사를 했거든? 막 이제 그럼 이제 1대1로 이야기를 할 거 아니야. 코로나라서 활동도 잘 못했었고 사이에 이야기들을 막 해주더라고요.
그 공백 기간에
2년, 3년 동안 이제 뭐
아미들의 생각 어땠고
그러니까 이게 이제는 이게 팬과 가수 이러한 느낌이라기보다는 그냥 이제 동반자인 거야 그냥 이렇게 가야 돼 그냥.
나이 먹고 영통 팬사 하면 되게 웃기겠다. 눈 침침해가지고 이러고 있을 거 아니야?
어떤 팬은 막 오빠 저 초등학교 때 오빠 좋아했는데 저 이제 대학교 들어가고 취직해요 막 이런 이야기 하나.
떤다.
10년이니까 그러니까 이게 약간 좀 울컥하더라고.
Somebody love you since they've been 10. Yeah, it's gonna make you emotional.
너무 오진 않아. 모르겠다 어디. 너 콘서트 중에 제일 기억 남는 콘서트 뭐야?
지금 딱 생각나는 건 유포리아 하늘 날고 있는 거.
That's tough. I did that reaction.
시카고?
flying through the
잠깐
air.
반
You see
미쳐가지고
Kevin Gates.
비 오면 그래.
Yeah, I seen it.
그때
춥고 비 오고 하니까 다 정신줄 나가가지고 막 하는데 보통 그래도 무대를 빡세게 하면은 본인도 모르게 힘들다라는 그 감정이 있어요. 근데 그때는 그런 감정이 생각이 안 났어. 그냥 미쳐가지고 너무 재밌었어.
나는 이제 그런 것들 더 하고 싶거든 솔직히.
지금은 이제 못 하잖아. 그냥 못 하는 거야. 우리가.
물리적으로 불가능하지.
다 이제 만약에 다 전역했어. 그럼 미치지 그냥.
덕진이 형 또 딱 들어가자마자 이제 전화기 딱 받아서 전화 왔을 때 그 이야기 하더라고. 민기야 무대가 너무 하고 싶다.
그러니까 단톡방에서도 진짜 그러잖아.
지금 다들 그러고 있는 것 같아 지금. 너무 재밌어. 그냥 무대가 너무 재밌어 그냥.
근데 진짜 생각을 안 하고 싶어도 간간히 생각이 나. 하고 싶다.
나는 너 다쳤을 때. 아니 갑자기 얘가 막 몸 풀겠다고 화장실 갔다가 갑자기
Leo season. That's what it is. It's Leo season out here. I just want to say it's Leo season out here. I'm a Scorpio. It's Leo season out here because the bro over here like like right now. Yeah. Shout out to my homie Trey. Like,
And I'm glad that you said Leo season, because we've been grinding so hard. I've been grinding so hard. I didn't even know my birthday's tomorrow because that's how much work I've been putting in.
bro,
Like,
you
what
know what's crazy about that whole situation? It's the fact that
So let's take a shot for my birthday.
when we started this,
yeah,
my daughter was about to be born. And she definitely is the first day of Scorpio season, like her dad and her mom. But your birthday's tomorrow.
you already know what we doing. We grinding
Grinding.
and don't stop.
그리고 얘 무대 못 올라가서 울었잖아 너.
너무 속상했죠.
그러니까
굉장히 아쉽고 공연에 대한 욕심이 되게 가득 차 있는 친구인데
그냥 100%에서 꺼내야 돼.
너무 지금 왜 누워 있는 거지?
네가 웃고 있어서 다행이다.
네가 울고 있을까봐 뛰어왔어.
그럼 우리 거기 앉잖아. 속죄 의자.
맞아. 겁나 뻘쭘하게 우리들끼리 춤춰
우리들끼리 이야기하는 거잖아. 속죄 의자.
Jungkook, don't be no buster. Nah, I'm gonna be real, cause I actually like you BTS fans, and I'm talking as a musician right now. Jungkook said, what did he say in the thing? It said Jungkook was upset, so he cried. That actually doesn't make any sense.
It does.
No. Let me finish.
Right.
I'm making a direct point, and it's a good one.
Go ahead.
Jungkook cried in his passion as a musician for the respect that the army gave Jungkook. If you really pay attention to what just happened in the last minute and 25 seconds, he was crying because he was like, he was singing and it was with him, and it looked like a moment, like, you know, as a performer, you know, certain moments, like at this point everybody wants to sing and I'm used to it. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like a moment of insignificant speech in his lyrics of his song, and it looked like a reality moment happened. Like, yo, they know every part of every lyric to my shit. I don't even know if he wrote that, but he probably wrote that because it looked like a moment of reflection.
But yeah,
I'm about to wrap it up. But
that's what it was. He was injured and he had to sit in a chair and sing, so he emotional because he can't perform. That's what it was. That's what it was about. Yeah, he was injured, so he was saying it was awkward.
So he actually got the chance. He was sitting in a chair, instead of performing like he normally do. You know, they performances. He's sitting in a chair like me and you performing, and that's why he was upset. So he actually finally got the chance. Like, I'm paying attention. I'm doing my part. I can't do shit, and I gotta watch the homies.
Facts.
And he got to see the whole thing and be like, "This is what we made."
It's like, let's say like you're Kobe Bryant, right?
Okay.
We're in the finals.
Okay.
And you just tore your Achilles, and you gotta watch everyone else do their thing, and you can't give your 110% that you normally would give.
You sidelined. Damn.
이제 앉아 빨리 저 가 해가지고 이제 가서 있으면 뭘 해야 될지 모르겠어 솔직히 진짜 거기 앉으면 차라리 그럴 거면 쩔뚝거리면서 무대 서는 게 나아.
그러다가 마지막에 너무 답답하니까 그냥 걸어서 나갔고 막 그랬잖아요.
호비 빼고 다
호비 형 빼고 다 앉았어요.
진짜 너무 뻘쭘해가지고 이거 어떡하냐.
아 진짜 다치면 안 되겠구나.
안 돼. 의무적으로라도 운동을 하고
해야지.
그래서 뭔가 좀 해야 돼. 그러니까 안 다치려고 해야 돼 이제는. 운동 요즘 해?
요즘 열심히 하죠.
넌 켈빈 클라인하고
거의 팝스타.
완전 그냥 팝스타.
켈빈
보고 온다.
아직 있나?
Yo, you wildin', B.
있죠.
보여줄래 한번?
보여줘요?
이거 천만 한번 찍어보자.
조명 좀 꺼주실래요?
메이크업이라도 하고 올래 배?
실장님.
예전에 인터뷰에서 나는 형들의 성격이 다 담긴 인격체라는 이야기를.
맞죠.
내가 봐도 그래.
제 말투에서 다 나와. 멤버들의 그게.
그럼 나한테는 뭘 가져간 거야?
가져간 느낌이 아니라 그냥 스펀지처럼 그냥 나도 모르게 이걸 그냥.
내가 봤을 때는 너 시기별로 되게 영향받는 애들이 있어. 어떨 때는 남준이 막 어디 막 석진이 형을 받고.
나에 대해서 많이 생각을 안 하니까.
되게 유연한 거지.
근데 딱 좀 그럴 때 있어요. 다른 사람들이랑 대화할 때 형들이 얘기했던 그 포인트들이 생각이 날 때가 있어요. 예를 들면 또 생각이 안 나는데 그 느낌이 있어요. 그러니까 형이 스쳐 지나가요, 대화할 때.
야, 스쳐 지나간다니까 너무 고맙긴 한데.
아니 그러니까 친구들한테 막 내가 조언을 해줘. 난 형한테 조언을 듣는 입장이잖아.
청국이가 조언을
얘기를 하면서
컸네.
용기 하고 지나간다니까.
다 컸네. 어른이네 진짜.
다 내포돼 있어요, 그냥. 가끔씩 이게 툭 하나씩 튀어나오는 거지.
근데 나는 진짜 참 7명이 가족보다 더 가족 같은 사람들인 것 같아.
저는 가족보다 오래 봤죠.
야, 너는 진짜 인생의 한 절반을.
그치.
나도 반대로 멤버들한테 영향을 되게 많이 받아가지고.
제일 영향 제일 많이 받는 사람이 누구예요?
아니, 나는 근데 7명 다 똑같이 진짜 n분의 1로 영향을 많이 받는 것 같아. 그러니까 내가 못하는 영역을 이제 다른 멤버들이 해주잖아. 그거 보면서 저건 내 영역이 아니니까 하고 안 하는 게 아니라 보면서 아 나도 어떻게든 좀 해야겠다 뭐 이런 자극을 되게 많이 받았지.
7명이 다 그러잖아요.
그리고 그게 진짜
그런 것도 신기하네.
그게 진짜 좋은 거라니까. 우리 서로가 서로한테 그렇게 참 많이 영향을 받은 것 같아.
그래서 참 사람 잘 만났다고 하는 게 이렇게 습득이 빠르니까. 근데 만약에 진짜 막 성격 안 좋은 사람이었어 봐요, 형들이. 그러면은 그거 그냥 그대로 닮았겠지. 그리고 그게 잘못된지 모르고 살아갔겠지.
그거는 이제 네가 좋은 사람이라서 좋은 사람들이 옆에 있는 거야.
아, 난 그렇게 생각 안 해요. 저는 제 스스로 제가 좋은 사람이라고 생각 안 하거든요.
뭐 나쁜 사람은 아닐 거 아니야.
나쁜 사람이 될 수 있다면 됐겠죠.
야, 너는 천성이 그럴 수가 없어.
자연스럽게 그 좋은 점을 계속 보고 배우려고 나도 모르게 그냥 했던 것 같아. 노력했던 것 같아.
근데 우리 멤버들 진짜 다 착했어.
맞아요.
진짜 착했어.
다 깨어있는 것 같아.
다음 이쯤 되면 이제 너네는 그냥 방탄해 하고 찍어준 거 아닐까? 뭐 신이 있다면.
그러니까 나 운명이 믿는다니까. 내 인생에서 뭔가 제일 뭔가 행운이라고 생각하는 점 중에 점 중에가 아니라 그냥 그거 딱 하나가 제일 그건 것 같아요.
너는 이제 막내니까 6명의 형이 좀 되게 애지중지하면서 그건 있긴 했었어.
고마워요.
진짜 애지중지하면서.
Yo, they real brothers. They love each other.
참 잘 컸지 진짜 멤버들 때문에.
너가 생각했을 때 잘 컸구나 라고 생각하는 순간이 언제야?
Grew up well.
아 내가 못돼 먹지 않았구나 할 때?
우리는 아기가 없지, 아기가.
No beef.
어른이 됐네. 다 컸네, 진짜.
다 컨네를 볼 때마다 하는 것 같아요, 용기 형은.
볼 때마다 그런 마음이 들어. 지금 딱 보면 너 중학생 때랑 똑같거든, 지금. 지금 얼굴 완전 중학생 또 똑같아. 그때 와가지고 막 똥오줌도 못 깔고.
똥오줌도 못 갈았다.
아니 2018년 달방 야유회 이거를 어떻게 기억할까? 나도 기억이 안 나는데. 네가 쓴 시가 있대.
황금?
황금.
형아 아무것도 못했던 내가 황금 같은 시기에 그대들을 만나 나 자신이
Period in my life.
빛나기 시작하였어. 처음엔 내가 황금이었으나 시간이 지나 주위를 둘러보니 내 주위가 온통 황금으로 뒤바뀌었더구나.
연필이네. 너무 잘 썼는데?
이 소중한 빛들을 잃고 싶지 않소. 난 지금도 똑같이 생각하고 있어요. 지금 내 마음이지. 그때나 지금이나 달라진 건 없네.
참 돌이켜보면 다 같이 진짜 재능이 있는 애들만 모아놨던 것 같아, 지금 생각해보면.
이렇게 어울리는 것도 재능이에요?
아니 물론 뭐 우리 노력은 많이 했지, 우리들끼리. 근데 만약에 우리가 처음부터 막 빵빵빵빵 이렇게 됐었으면 여기까지 못 왔을 것 같긴 해.
아니야, 우리라면은 똑같이 이렇게 왔을 거야.
재밌네.
Bars. And I like what he just said, like, and that's a real fact. It was like he was glad that success didn't come from the straight from the jump. And I feel like that with like anything, because you're not gonna take it, you're just gonna take it for granted. You're gonna think that's just how it's supposed to be. Like any song I put out, supposed to go #1, everything. But it's different when you grind to get there. You appreciate it differently than when you had it from the rip. If I think it took them like 5 years to actually get in position they wanted to.
Even
But
catch the eyes to get
but that 5 years, it's
the
like
actual process.
it's like, yo, you don't think that everything is supposed to just go from the rip, and it's just sort of like I relate everything back to YouTube. Same thing. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? I've been in positions when I first started. I put out a video, and that thing would do 2 views the whole day. So me coming from that, when a video don't do that good, it doesn't matter to me because I remember that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It
No, I
would have
know
been
exactly
different.
what you mean.
It would have been like, let's say,
Like,
like,
when you say
hold
2
on.
Go
It would have
ahead,
been
do it.
different if every video I put out, it would have got 100,000 views. Let's say every video I put out, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000, 100,000. So if I get a video that get 2, my feelings have been hurt because all I experienced was 100,000, 100,000, 100. But
Yeah,
nah,
I hear
I
you.
went from 2 to 4 to 6.
Yeah.
So I just know.
8, 12,
Yeah, all that
16.
good shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, and I hear exactly what you're saying. And you know what I mean? That's why I had so much respect at the same time. Like, I can't really, like, that's another thing on some real shit. Like, this will help a lot of people. Like, sometimes, like, people have too much ego and shit, so they don't catch the message as opposed to, like, hearing what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But, like, real talk, like, when you look at the numbers, when you look at what's happening, when you look at what's moving, like the same thing remains the same thing. It all comes down to the same stuff: respect, understanding, and willingness to gain knowledge. And all those things mean that you have to be willing to listen and learn and execute.
Facts.
옛날 얘기하니까 기억 안 난다 그러면서 다 기억하고 있구만.
평소에 생각 안 하니까.
내가 다 기억하고 있어.
신기하다.
왜 그런지 모르겠는데 아무튼 다 기억하고 있어.
밥 한 공기만 더 주세요.
내 거 먹어 내 거. 간헐적 단식을 하는데 세 끼를 한 번에 먹는 거 아니야?
그건 중요하지 않아요. 얼마나 먹는 건 중요하지 않아. 공복 시간이 중요한 거예요.
야, 나도 그 하면서 한 번에 많이 먹으니까 찌긴 하더라.
밥도 잘 먹지 못해.
아니 뭐 더 하고 싶은 이야기 없어?
없는데요?
빨리 집에 가고 싶지?
아니요. 재밌는데? 윤기 먼저 퇴근해요.
자,
오케이.
슈시타에 타임머신 코너가 있는 거 알지? 타임머신. 봤다며 슈시타.
끝까지 안 봐요.
나는 애청자인 줄 알고 초대를 했는데 타임머신 하게 있는데 내가 가고 싶으면 뭐 과거일 수도 있고 미래일 수도 있고 가고 싶은 곳 있어 혹시?
간다고 하면 과거요.
언제로 돌아가고 싶어?
초등학생?
왜?
기억을 다 가지고 돌아가는 거예요? 아니면 아예 리셋되는 거예요?
가지고 돌아가야지 말이 되지 않을까?
그죠? 그럼 초등학생.
뭐 할 거야?
내 미래를 알고 있으니까 내가 지금 이때까지 와 있을 거 아니에요? 그럼 난 개인적으로 그냥 엄청 할 수 있는 거를 많이 만들어 놓을 것 같은데.
예를 들면 곡이나 뭐 이런 것들?
실력이나 춤이나 공부도 그렇고 영어 공부 그런 것들
영어 공부 안 하고 있어 지금?
하고 있어요.
이 웬만한 대화는 영어로 할 거 아니야?
안 하면 되는데요?
금방 좀 하면 돼.
해야죠. 물론 이제 애들이랑 노는 건 되게 재미없겠다만
초등학생 애들이랑
그쵸.
뭐하고 노냐?
내가 뭐하고 놀아? 경찰과 도둑 뭐 이런 거 해야지. 애들 좀 놀아주고 나는 이제 집에서
집에 가서 연습하고
공부하고
뭐 하고.
그래가지고 진짜 데뷔 초 때부터 천재 소리 듣는 거야.
아니 너 데뷔 초에도 저에서 들었어. 뭔 소리야.
아니야.
그때 잘했어.
못했어요.
다 못했지. 근데 처음부터 어떻게 잘하냐고 나 그게 좀 궁금하다니까?
그러니까 진짜 천년도 소리를 듣게끔.
너 만년도를 하고 있어. 뭘 또 욕심을 더 내. 지금처럼 하면 되지.
욕심이 없으면 안 돼요.
그건 아는데 나도 그렇게 살아왔으니까 그 누구보다 욕심이 되게 많았던 사람이니까. 근데 어느 정도 이제 좀 즐길 줄 다 알고 해야지.
아니,
물론 너무 잘 즐기고 있어서 이런 이야기 하는 게 좀 의미가 없긴 한데. 자, 인간
전정국.
BTS 전국 말고 꿈이라는 게 있어.
전제가 잘못됐어요 지금.
그치, 그 두 개를 떼어놓을 수는 없지.
그렇게 분리를 하는 사람이 아니에요. 인간 전정국이에요. BTS 전정국 꿈. 좀 그런 날이 왔으면 좋겠어요. 나 스스로 내가 개쩐다고 생각했을 때. 진짜 멋있다. 나 스스로.
그런 나르시스트가 되겠다고?
저는 지금도 아직도 제가 많이 부족하다고 생각하고 있거든요. 근데 이런 내가 나중에 진짜 열심히 해가지고 나 스스로를 만족시키는 경지까지 도달했을 때 그때 와 그냥 그런 순간이 왔으면 좋겠어요.
너만 모르지. 너를 제외한 모든 사람들은 그렇게 생각하고 있어. 나도 그렇게 생각하고 있어.
안 돼. 더 해야 돼. 그런 생각이 드는 거라면은 내가 엄청 잘 지내고 있다는 뜻인 거잖아.
그치.
그런 순간이 딱 왔으면 좋겠어요. 아, 너 정말 멋있는 친구구나. 이렇게 되게.
Every hour, every minute, every second, you know, night after night, I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7
It's crazy.
It's wild though.
days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second.
엔딩곡으로 노래 하나 하고 가.
뭐 성시경 씨 하나 노래 불러야 되겠다. 슈치타에서 노래 부르는 사람 내가 처음인가?
최초야, 최초.
오케이, 최초.
망설였나요? 날 받아주기가 아직 힘든가요? 그대 떠난 사람 그만 잊으려고 애쓰지 마요. 나 그때까지 기다릴 테니 사랑한다는
though. I would say this is something they got on Noriega and Drink Champs. They'll never get a performance at theirs.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen then.
But
you get a conversation.
But it's a good idea. He might want to start adding
to
his show. I'm just off seeing this. Like, yo, let them perform. This is dope content. It's dope. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, if
not just have these people on there, but if we could get a performance from them.
Yeah, cause everybody from the time that it occurred.
Okay.
I totally understand. You see, start swinging like that's my let's go. He's like, that's my dog.
That's what you want to see while you singing, rapping, doing anything. You want to see a reaction.
Support.
It's like, yo, when you see that, woo!
Yeah, fire you up.
You like, it makes you go harder. You want to hit the note just a little bit more harder.
Yeah, like, that's why I'm here, nigga. Yeah, for real.
All that.
네, 지금까지 슈치타. 네, 많은 사랑 보내주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
Always shout out the hometown.
오늘을 마지막으로 슈치타는 없어질 것 같습니다.
왜 없애?
네, 너무 고생 많으셨고요. 건강하십시오.
사랑할 수 있나요? 내가 다가간 만큼 이제 내게 와줘요. 내게 기대만 사랑이 아니다 해도 괜찮아요. 그댈 볼 수 있으니 괜찮아요. 내가 사랑할 테니.
가사가
Take a bow.
발라드 가사는 되게 너무 절절하다 되게 그죠? 보고 있으니까
네, 고생
아무튼
많으셨습니다.
슈타
슈치타.
자
예,
즐거웠다
즐거웠다.
집에 가자 이제.
That's respect.
노래 한 곡 더 하고 하면 안 되나? 형 먼저 퇴근하실래요?
야 네가 노래 부른다는데 어떻게 가냐 진짜.
아, 근데 나 대대시나 불러야 되겠다. Say what you want, do what you want. That I like that, baby. That I like that.
가자. 수고하셨습니다.
고맙습니다.
Yeah, like I did that.
수고했어.
너 안 갈 거야?
가야지. 가까이.
마실 거면 집에 가서 마셔 그냥. 더 먹으려고?
아깝잖아.
냅두고 가. 뭘 여기서 마시냐고. 아무튼 너무 즐거웠다.
즐거웠어. 되게 좋았어.
나 간다.
수고하시고. 들어가. 되게 재밌는데 노래나 한 곡 부르러 갈까?
He stay letting you know where he from. He need to be partying.
예. 수지타 자 올려라. 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 수지타.
Hey.
미안합니다. 좀만 더 놀다 갈게요.
He like, they turn me up.
사랑해요. One nation. Sniper sound goes out of the world. 이 바보야 진짜 아니야. 라따따따 울리 심장.
Party.
친구도 하나야. 고생
반갑습니다.
It's Trey TV. Let's get it.
This is Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _ all lower cases.
No spaces.
And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, or X. We outside.
Every day.
I'm going to just get down to this. This is episode 15 with SUGA. And it was pretty dope. And JK as well. They were just busting it down, enjoying some drinks, enjoying some cool stories, tasting some food. They seasoned it up, got it grilling, and they got it popping.
Right.
And I like what was happening. You know, it's nothing like just vibing with the homies, kicking back and enjoying that moment. You know what I mean? I can understand them being on the road and not really having a lot of time and the moment to reflect on their greatness or what's going on or what's happening. But like, they really got an opportunity just to be like, yo, it's us.
Facts.
And that's dope. And I like seeing stuff like this. I want to see the mix between the rest of the members in the group. You know, they got infinite possibilities because there's so many of them. But just getting to see them do that would be really cool. So I want more of this. What's happening?
I thought it was a good episode, just seeing the two of them have conversations. They were having such great conversations. It sparked us to have great conversations just off their conversation, because that's how deep they was going with it, making us think of stuff. I thought it was real dope. Every episode I've seen so far, I liked it. I like the idea of drinking and eating at the same time as you chilling and having good conversations, which I thought was dope. And I can't wait to get into the next episode. And if you want to help this channel and the content that we create, please help us put our merchandise on Patreon, on Discord, and on Twitter. All links are in the description. It's your boy Trey TV, and I'm out.